Hello Insiders, welcome to another episode of Sis Insiders Vlog for Priority segment. And now, let's check it out. What you guys sent me on support server. Oke, and for the next, ini dari Sungjin. Halo Sungjin. Ada grup namanya B.A.P, Best Absolute Perfect. Anjay, Best Absolute Perfect. Aku merequest lagu mereka yang one shot dan koma live Jepang konser. Oke. Ada 2 lagu, and then masih dari Sungjin dan dari B.A.P juga. Ini judulnya Skydive, tapi yang MV dan Punch. Wih, live rock version. And not only that, ini ada dikirimin link, gue dikirimin link, katanya, Bang, ini aku ada bagi link tentang B.A.P and what happened to them sebelum abang mau react lagu-lagu mereka. Oke, so I guess kita cekin yang ini dulu. Mungkin profiling atau recent news about B.A.P gitu ya. Gua penasaran kenapa mesti cekin ini dulu sebelum react lagu-lagunya. Iya. Kalau gitu kita cekin yang ini dulu lah.
Best Absolute Perfect.
What happened to B.A.P, the most underrated K-pop group? Okay.
B.A.P at one time had worldwide #1 hits, numerous world tours, and was leading the charge of K-pop becoming popular in America, almost reminiscent of BTS today. But because of terrible lawsuits and hiatuses, B.A.P's growth was stunted, and ultimately...
Lawsuits? Wow. Ada apa nih? Ya, kalau hiatus kan biasa lah ya, lawsuits-nya ini.
Completely destroyed. Today we're going to cover B.A.P's history, accomplishments, and what happened to them. But before looking forward, I always like to look back. TS Entertainment, a relatively average K-pop company that brought out popular girl group Secret, teased their new boy group in 2011. The first member to be introduced was Bang Young-guk. In a music video for Secret's Song Ji-eun's solo Going Crazy, Young-guk soon made his solo debut with the song I Remember, featuring Beast Yosop. The next member to be seen was
2011. Gen berapa itu? 2? Iya. 2, 3.
Him-chan as an MC for the music show, The Show. Then Young-wook teamed up with a young, curly blonde-haired rapper, Jello, in a new special collaboration, Never Give Up. Building the hype and the image of this new boy group in 2011, it was time to debut. Before their official debut, this new group was revealed to the public through a reality show. Another thing that was revealed was their name. The reality show Tada is B.A.P premiered in January 2012. The show explained that the members were aliens from a different planet called Meito, sent to Earth to save their dying planet. It's different, I'll give them that. The show ran for 9 episodes showcasing who B.A.P are before debuting. B.A.P's debut was and still is one of K-pop's best debuts in the whole genre. Warrior aged so well to today. It proved from the very beginning B.A.P had that it factor. They were going to be something special. From hip-hop, acrobatic, and stomp choreography, a strong rap line between Youngkook's low deep rap to Jello's mid-range rapid-fire flow, and a rough bad boy image going against the pretty boy image that was popular in K-pop at the time. It is incredible to imagine how good B.A.P was from the start. And it's not just me saying it. Critics and news outlets praise B.A.P stepping out and trying something new in the K-pop industry. And that bad boy image paid off as the album for Warrior sold over 10,000 copies in South Korea within just 2 days. And if that wasn't impressive enough, the album also found itself in Billboard's World Album Chart at number 10. That was almost unheard of in K-pop at the time. Imagine how insane that is. A brand new group just comes in and almost immediately becomes well known. And as with all rookie groups, they have to keep up the momentum. So B.A.P released their single Secret Love. Then in April, B.A.P made a full-fledged comeback with Power. Power was powerful, again with creative choreo and great physical sets. The Power album repeated their debut success in selling 30,000 copies in their first press release, and again had an international presence by hitting number 10 on Billboard's World Albums chart again. B.A.P then took a break from their rough bad boy image to release their fourth single, Stop It. It was silly, cheesy, and cute, mimicking the unique scenarios in K-dramas. I mean, come on, is there anything B.A.P can't do? Now 2013 is when it starts to get good. B.A.P was gearing up for a comeback, but this one would be different. In February, B.A.P released an almost 7-minute short film music video titled One Shot. Guys, One Shot is undeniably one of the most memorable music videos ever. A real story-based music video hasn't been done like this for a while, and especially in today's K-pop. One Shot is an intense gangster-themed music video, which if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna spoil it for you, but there's a huge twist ending. Go watch it after you finish my video, because I need the views. This whole comeback took so much time, effort, and money, but it paid off big time by smashing their own record, hitting number 1 in Billboard's World Album chart, which only a handful of K-pop acts has ever achieved. TS Entertainment then planned for B.A.P to have their Japanese debut with the Japanese version of their debut title track, Warrior. Later in 2013, B.A.P was battling with how to follow up One Shot, and they came up with the EP Bad Man, promoting 3 songs, Hurricane, Coffee Shop, and Bad Man. Peace. Bad Man was a riot, literally, anti-establishment and all, but it's amazing to see the versatility in this group. As I said, Bad Man was rebellious, but Coffee Shop was a softer R&B song set in San Francisco, and Hurricane was a party track in Vegas. That's crazy. 2014 would be a great year for B.A.P, but it would also be a difficult one, starting off with their first studio album, First Sensibility, and the title track being 1004 Angel. It reminds me of a song you would hear on the radio in the 2010s, you know? 1004 Angel did well and gave B.A.P their first win on the show, beating out giant groups and songs like Girls' Day with Something and AOA with Miniskirt. Following promotions from the new release, B.A.P began their B.A.P Live on Earth 2014 continent tour, appearing in over 20 cities across the world in Asia, Europe, North America, and Australia, with plans to perform in South America, but it was cancelled by TS Entertainment to allow the boys some time to rest. Then, before the end of 2014, controversy struck. It was reported that all 6 members filed a lawsuit against their label TS Entertainment. B.A.P claimed their contracts were violating the Fair Trade Commission's policy on slave contracts, which of course has been infamous in the world of K-pop for countless artists and groups. B.A.P specifically noted unfair working conditions and terrible profit distributions. It was said that B.A.P made over $9 million over the course of 3 years, and the members have only seen $18,000 each. TS Entertainment did deny this is true, but B.A.P was not going to let this go easy as they considered filing another suit against TS Entertainment for defamation of character. B.A.P would not promote during this time after the lawsuit for almost a year, until in August where there was news that B.A.P and TS Entertainment came to a settlement. The agreement is still private, but it means that B.A.P can continue to make new music. But this lawsuit and break may be the reason people believe B.A.P couldn't reach their full potential. Think about it. B.A.P had an explosive debut, consistently on world album charts, successful world tours, and you can't help but imagine what could be. B.A.P could be up there with BTS, or maybe it was timing. You didn't have that much of a wave that we see today with BTS, Blackpink, Monsta X, and NCT all coming in at once. Anyways, B.A.P did return and reminded everyone what made them different in the first place, with Young, Wild, and Free. Months later in 2016, B.A.P came back with their 5th album Carnival and the header Feels So Good. A more pop sound than what we're used to with B.A.P, but it was refreshing to see. The boys then went back to where they left off with a new world tour, live on Earth 2016, going to unique stops such as Finland, Poland, New Zealand, and Russia. After that, B.A.P dropped a new album with That's My Jam as the title track. It was a fun, quick little comeback, but babies, aka B.A.P fans, were saddened to hear Jungkook would be sitting out promotions for the upcoming NOBAR album due to anxiety issues. But he would feature in the music video and track for the ambitious return to form, Skydive. This was a 10-minute masterpiece. It had drama, story, action, and of course, great music. Almost like One Shot Part 2. This showed new K-pop fans what they've been missing and helped B.A.P break a record. NOBAR became their 4th album to appear in the #1 spot on world album charts, breaking the tie between B.A.P and got 7, each of which previously had 3 #1s on the chart. 2017 would prove to be a great year for B.A.P as they released 3 new songs and saw the return of Jungkook. Tracks like Wake Me Up, which tackled difficult issues such as depression, racism, terrorism, eating disorders, and suicide, telling people to wake up and look around you. There are people close to you suffering and we need to be aware to help. Then the beautiful song Honeymoon, and the last release of 2017 and the last for the group, Hands Up. A bittersweet, empowering, inspirational track to keep your head held high. After that busy year, in 2018, Jungkook and Zilo left TS Entertainment as their contracts expired, leaving everyone in confusion as to what will happen with B.A.P until this year, where the remaining 4 members, Himchan, Daehyun, Youngjae, and Jungkook left the company as well. The members, however, did mention they wanted something simple as just a reunion sometime, but we don't know when. After all that, with what B.A.P went through, many still think B.A.P is and was underrated. They were almost left behind with how fast K-pop moves on, with hundreds of new groups debuting every year. But B.A.P stayed true to who they were, never following trends and doing what they wanted, staying different till the end. Putting in so much work and music, and especially music videos, you can't help but ask, what if? What if TS Entertainment treated them right and promoted them in the US? What if they didn't have their lawsuit and hiatus? Or was it simply wrong timing? We will never know the answers to these questions. But one answer we do know is, did B.A.P have an impact on K-pop and the world? Yes. Yes, they did.
Okay. Nice.
There is no one that was in B.A.P's situation, in what they went through. They're a unique case in K-pop. Are there any babies around? Because going through the music videos to get footage, I saw in the comments like listening in 2019, and there's still a lot of babies out there. So are you guys a baby, and who is your bias, and how has B.A.P affected you? I really want to know down in the comments, because I feel B.A.P is a very influential group in K-pop. I love to hear your stories. I love to hear your comments down below. I'll be there as well, liking and replying to people. I want to see Wave coming strong with all the comments and everything, and let's just talk about it. And where's the notification game? Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're new and you want to join the community, please hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss a thing. Join the Wave. That's my fandom name, but like I said, it's more of a community than anything, and it's...
Ya, I guess that's enough untuk video perkenalan ke babang-babang dari B.A.P ini ya. Video ini dibuat 6 tahun yang lalu. So, what's up with B.A.P nowadays? Karena kalau dari penjelasannya siapa ini? Mas Nathan ya, sekiranya namanya. It's just the usual problem that I often hear in K-pop industry gitu ya. Hiatus, lalu kemudian lawsuits against the agency, apalagi permasalahan hak yang tidak berimbang dengan apa yang telah mereka jalankan dan seterusnya gitu. Ya, maybe 6 years ago this kind of thing was tidak sebegitu masifnya gitu dibanding sekarang. Karena wah, berita-berita kayak gini mah gue juga udah denger dari kapan tahun ya, ya 3-4 tahunan ke belakang gitu, semenjak mulai ngecekin Kpop ya kan. So ya itu aja sih kalau dari gua. Pertanyaan gua adalah what's up with them today? Yeah. If you have any information about B.A.P, just put it on the column comment section. And now let's move to check on their songs.